Title: The Jar of Your Life. Once upon a time, in a quaint little university, a wise and kind professor decided to impart a valuable life lesson to his curious students. He arrived in the classroom with a simple glass jar, a collection of stones, small pebbles, sand, and a jug of water. As the professor held up the jar before his intrigued students, he asked, "Is this jar full?" The students observed the jar filled with stones and eagerly replied, "Yes, Professor, it is full." With a smile, the professor continued, "Are you certain?" He then proceeded to pour the small pebbles into the jar, and they nestled in between the larger stones. Once again, he asked, "Is it full now?" The students, catching on, responded, "Yes, Professor, it is full." Undeterred, the professor grabbed a handful of sand and poured it into the jar. The grains of sand effortlessly filled the spaces between the stones and pebbles. He posed the question again, "Is it full now?" Without hesitation, the students replied, "Yes, Professor, it is full." But the professor had one last surprise up his sleeve. With a gentle smile, he poured water into the jar, and the liquid permeated through the stones, pebbles, and sand. The students were taken aback and wondered how there was still room in the seemingly overflowing jar. At that moment, the wise professor revealed the profound lesson hidden within the jar. "This jar represents your life," he said. "The stones symbolize the most crucial aspects of your existence, your family, your dreams, and your purpose. If you fill your life with insignificant pursuits represented by sand and water, you won't have enough room for what truly matters." One student, intrigued by the metaphor, couldn't resist asking, "Professor, what does the water signify?" The professor's eyes twinkled with wisdom as he answered, "Ah, the water. It symbolizes those special moments, the unplanned, the spontaneous, and the time spent with cherished friends, perhaps sipping a cup of tea together." The moral of the story is clear. In the hustle and bustle of life, don't lose sight of what truly matters. Prioritize the essential aspects of your life like the stones in the jar, and leave room for the unexpected joys represented by the water. Embrace spontaneity, connect with your loved ones, and find happiness in the simple pleasures of life. As the students absorbed the professor's words, they realized the importance of striking a balance between responsibilities and cherished moments. As the days passed, the students embraced the lessons they learned from the jar of life. They started prioritizing their families, nurturing their dreams, and appreciating the simple joys in their everyday experiences. One student in particular, named Sarah, was deeply moved by the lesson. She had been struggling with balancing her studies, work, and personal life. The jar of life taught her to focus on her priorities and not be consumed by trivial matters. She started spending quality time with her family, pursuing her passion for painting, and enjoying the little moments that brought her happiness. Another student, John, had been feeling overwhelmed with the pressures of academic excellence. The lesson of the jar reminded him to find balance in his life and not lose sight of what truly mattered. He started devoting time to his hobbies, reconnecting with old friends, and finding peace in the simplicity of nature. The professor observed the positive changes in his students and felt immense joy. He knew that he had planted seeds of wisdom that would bear fruit in their lives. The college campus was abuzz with the newfound enthusiasm and contentment among the students. They began to inspire their peers with the tale of the jar of life, spreading its wisdom far and wide. Years passed, and the students graduated, but the lesson of the jar stayed with them throughout their lives. They faced challenges and setbacks, but they knew how to refocus on what truly mattered: their families, their dreams, and the essence of life itself. As time went on, some of the students became successful entrepreneurs, while others pursued their passions as artists, musicians, or writers. They had different paths, but they all shared a common understanding of the jar's profound lesson. In the end, they realized that life was not about accumulating wealth, fame, or possessions, but about finding fulfillment in the simple joys, cherishing relationships, and staying true to their dreams. And so, the tale of the jar of life lived on, passed down through generations as a timeless reminder of the importance of living a purposeful and fulfilling life. The end. Thank you for watching Krishna's Motivation. If you find this story helpful, please give a big thumbs up and share to your friend who is struggling with problems and procrastinating on their work. If you like our work, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to never miss any update. Thanks for watching.